Looks like we made it to the glacier area. How's Fred's signal, Eve? All good. I can still pick it up. Great. How about all those mutants? Any changes since last time? It looks like some of them are still there, but most of them went elsewhere. I just can't get a read on these guys. What could they be up to? Jason, I know you want to find out, but we gotta focus on looking for Fred. Yeah. That's true. Sorry. You're absolutely right. I'm sorry too. I spoke too strongly. The ground looks like it's gonna be frozen going forward, so please tread extra carefully. Yes, welcome to the introduction of ice physics. Fortunately, it's not too prevalent. Actually, I guess I'll show this off, since it can be useful here. Shield mine. Drop a mine in front of you, creates a shield. It's a wall. It's a wall. Can I do this? Oh, well, not when two of them. Never mind, that works. They are mines after all. They're just shield mines. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make like the most of. Oh, so that's what happens when you drop it on a normal enemy. It just kind of does trivial damage. I'm gonna go back to this. It's better. See, that guy, he just kind of sits there and doesn't do anything. And now we meet this region's gimmick. Ice physics. And now we've frozen the area. And now these guys have become active. Also, in case I haven't mentioned, maximum shot kind of sucks. Also, this is a return to the receiver thing again. That's back. It's not for the bosses this time around though. Unlike how it was in Area 2, where you would see the receiver thing start flashing when you got near an item. It usually requires a boss fight. Anyway, this is the other area where the flamethrower is particularly useful because it melts the ice, obviously, but also melts these ice spikes. And if you didn't have the flamethrower, you would have to damage boost to get this map. Fortunately, they did give you a nice, juicy, big gun capsule down there in the corner to grab. So if you didn't have it, you probably should have it now. Again, I find this game to be really easy in its normal mode, so I kind of like struggle to believe that somebody would be ill-equipped. Power-wise, maybe knowledge-wise, you might suck, I don't know. Just kind of casually go through that, casually go through that one too. And this sucks, so let's use this. Because it's good. Laser shot, this is why I said laser shot is one of the better gun upgrades you get. And then here's the one time where I'm actually going to bother using maximum shot. You're welcome. Anyway, maximum, as I said, maximum shot, really niche, really niche. I'm not gonna care which way you pronounce it, because, well, I guess I've been starting to pronounce it niche, because it seems like more often than not people pronounce it that way, but I'm not going to, like, say you're not a human being if you pronounce it niche. Just do what you want. And so yeah, that's what these guys do, in case that wasn't demonstrated already. When they charge up, they can do that. And interestingly enough, it actually destroys the ice blocks that are nearby. Which is kind of neat that the enemies can actually affect the environment. Anyway, back to one of these things. And now they're a little more dangerous. They're putting ice spikes in these rooms. Which, by the way, are called control rooms. In case you didn't know. Now that this place is frozen up again, or frozen down, I don't know. say heat up, but what do you say when it gets colder? Anyway, freeze up? I don't know. I'm trying to think of phrases that don't exist. Now that it's frozen, you can climb up these ice blocks. Be wary of those spikes though. Also, I'm just going to show this because I can. This room is really dumb. I have no idea why this room exists. But I'm just going to do this anyway and waste everyone's time because I can. This room is just so useless because these are SP capsules, but that regenerates over time already. Granted, like 6 SP, it's not that bad, but like, I don't think you don't really need that. It's gonna fall while crawling. It's just not that useful. I don't know why this room exists. Might be like a leftover from the original Blaster Master that they just never bothered, like they didn't just get rid of. They're just like, let's keep it here and put something in it. I don't know. I'm not the developers. I didn't make this game. Yep. Alright, let me see if I can like do like the perfect shot for this. Probably not. Yeah, definitely not. Oh, whatever, this is good enough. That was not the move I thought it was gonna do. I'm just gonna place a random shield mine for no reason. Gotta give it some love, right? Back to business. Back to more ice spikes. And we're out of here. Gonna avoid that. Now, let's go to the right instead of continuing upward. This guy exists. As I said, when they crunch down, or scrunch, not crunch. When they scrunch down, you can't hit them with your normal shots. That's like the only good thing that Maximum Shot has, which is usually like overshadowed by Spark Tackle, as I made obvious. So, this room. This is like one of the problems that you don't actually ride. It's actually kind of blocking your progress and you have to go under it. Now, we go further. Oh, well, ain't that just great? Give me a sec. There we go. These guys are kind of annoying. Also, I never really mentioned this, but when you're using the flamethrower, you move slower than normal. I don't know why they did that. I guess it possibly like just a balancing thing. But just thought I'd mention it in case nobody noticed. You do move slower when using the flamethrower, and there is no like running versus walking in this game. You just move at the same speed, even though you have like a stick. At least in the Switch version and the 3DS version as well. Well, I mean 3DS wanted a circle pad, but anyway, I haven't used this at all, so I'm gonna use it because it can be decently useful for this fight in particular. Decently useful. And they're all gone. Yeah, can I just take... Actually, why do I even use this? Just use this. It's not a big deal. I don't have to use Striker for everything. I mean, if I were using Striker for it, it'd be easier to fight these guys with the turret. I guess another thing I should mention is that your wave shots each can individually hit. So if you hit at the, I want to say apex, but that's probably not correct. Give me a sec. Cannon shot. A shell that makes a large explosion on impact. Hold the shoot button to charge it, then release the fire. This is, in my opinion, one of the best gun types for Sophia in the game. Or at least the most fun. Anyway, the only problem is that it has like pushback and recoil damage if you're close to the explosion. Really? I'll take it. Anyway, as I was saying about the wave gun, if you hit at the nodes of its waves, you will basically do triple damage. Anyway, favorite. This is my favorite because it's just like so ridiculous. And it can destroy these. So if you want to like take shortcuts, you can. This game will allow you to take shortcuts with this. Not the same kind of shortcuts that I talked about earlier. But it's still like, it means that you can take other routes when going through this place, which I'm mostly going to ignore. Like, I'm not going to say that it's, I'm not going to like, whatever. I'm going to mostly ignore it, in what I said. Time for maximum overkill! Yeah. Right. So we go up here. That's just gonna... How bad of an idea is this? It's actually a pretty good idea. So our signal has kind of gone down. That's not a big deal because I'm not like going for Fred right now. I'm just going for the other bosses. I guess I'll... Okay, fine. You asked for it. You're dead. This is a bad idea. This is also a bad idea. Ow. Alright, so yeah. Cannon shot, not good in small enclosed areas. Good in everywhere else. Now we need the power of Jason to get up here. Hey look, it's another dark room, because you gotta have these. You made an entire item around dark rooms. And you know stunning enemies, which like your normal gun can do. If you're using the right one anyway. Which usually happens to be wave, but can also be like... There are a few other guns that can stun certain enemies. So we're about to fight what used to be one of my least favorite bosses in the game. Not because it was badly designed, but because it was hard and obnoxious. And now? Well, you'll see. Remote Blaster. Oh no, that's not good. No! For the love of all things holy. This is why I hate this boss! I butchered this battle. Alright. Alright, now you know why I hate this boss. Unfortunately, it spawned in an inopportune location. Remote Blast. Activate Sophia via remote to unleash a super-powered lock-on shot at a target. You basically have a missile strike. Or airstrike. Sad. That boss, I hate it. Hated it. Still kinda hate it. Because he's just obnoxious. And dare I say it, difficult if you don't employ the right strategy, which is spam ignition bombs like crazy. If you get him right as soon as he reveals his weak point, you can kill him before he can do anything else. Unfortunately, we won't get the chance to show that off. But, you know, at least, we don't have to fight him again. It was a bad idea. I'm just gonna keep on charging this because it's just so good. I love it. And we're getting closer. I'm gonna cause that receiver to start spasming a bunch. Hey, look at that. There, I took a shortcut. Are you happy? I took a man-made shortcut. Are you happy? Cause the receiver to spaz some more. I guess that works. Recoil damage. More recoil damage. Ah, god dang it. Is that Fred? Poor guy is pretty injured, but he's still alive. Thank goodness. What's this? Looks like machine parts. What are these doing here? Jason, could I have a look at him? Yep, he's fine. Sophia's equipped with everything we need to treat him. Seriously? That's awesome. I can't believe we finally found him. What's going on? Hang on a second. Looks like something happened at a facility in there. I guess I'll have to go check it out. I'll leave Fred's treatment to you. So we found Fred, but the adventure is not over. There's still more that must be done. What must be done though? Going through here, of course! Oh. And we got a Wi-Fi. So, a little thing here. This radioactive canisters, I guess you can call them. That is probably why the mutants, well, I guess that's half probably why the mutants are here. The other half being that comet that was mentioned like at the very beginning and we haven't talked about. So yeah, the comet and the radiation are probably the reasons why the mutants exist. And I guess that makes perfect sense. Because they're mutants. They mutated. What makes things mutate besides whatever. Radiation. And now we're back to doing this. To melting ice. That is Jason's job. Melts ice. better than minimum wage. You can't miss this once in a lifetime opportunity. Melting ice, only not minimum wage. Alright, here we go. So, I like Area 6. It's got really good music, particularly. But hot dang do I hate the bosses. Fortunately, I have a way to combat their immense annoyingness, which is why I'm able to, like, murder everything in only a few seconds. So I guess they're only relatively annoying. Just relatively annoying. Not truly annoying. Also, like, there's this whole other path that I could have taken, but I didn't. So, another one of my bosses that I absolutely despise, but have conducted a strategy to eliminate it ASAP. This is supposed to be the control facility for the glacier area, but it looks like there's nothing here. Watch out, Jason! I'm detecting a mutant in that room. I think this entire room is a mutant. Looks like there's a lot of them, but they aren't gonna stop me. The forbidden weapon. Ancient Freeze. So, remember that remote blaster I got? Let's use it. You. Oh, how did that miss? Get over here. You're obnoxious. I hate you. Come on, do the thing. Do the... Yeah, gone. Dead. Wall climb. Climb on cliffs and walls. Move towards a cliff or wall while holding the wall button to begin climbing. Great job, Jason. Are you alright? You're not injured, are you? Nope, no injuries. All good here. Phew, thank goodness. I have something I want to talk to you about when you get back. Got it. I'm heading back now. Thanks. I'll be waiting for you. Getting there. So, you have something you want to talk to me about? Before I do that, Fred, go over and sit with Jason. Fred was sitting in the palm of her hand, and he seemed to understand our language because he hopped over to me and sat by my feet. All his injuries looked like they had been healed thanks to Eve's medical treatment. Our drone here, also known as Fred, had but one purpose when it came to this planet: to blend in naturally with the creatures that lived on this planet, and search for the whereabouts of mutants. Eve? What are you saying? Then, the mutants began to consume all of the planet's natural resources and life forms, and the planet fell into a state of ruin. The mutants once invaded my home planet, too. Thanks to the help of some extraordinary people, we were able to hold on to our home, but the destruction was massive. That's when we developed something that could oppose the mutants that were scattered throughout space and rescue people on other planets at the same time. That would be none other than Sophia the Third here. There was also a project that set out to create a support bot that could perform maintenance and adjustments on Sophia. As for that support bot, well, that's actually an android. Model number Nora 2057, Eve. In other words, that's me. Whoa, hold on just a minute. What are you? Are you saying that you got your memory back? Yeah, sorry that I didn't say anything about it until now. No worries, Eve, but is everything that you just said really true? Yeah, honestly, I'm not supposed to be telling you this. Excessive interaction with the planet's native life forms is forbidden, but since you saved me, I felt that you had the right to know. No, that's not it. I really, just wanted to tell you everything, Eve. Thank you for fighting alongside me all this time, Jason. This is where we part ways. I have to continue this on my own. What do you mean? It's exactly as I said. You found Fred, so that means you accomplished what you came here to do. That's why there's no need for you to keep putting yourself in danger and fighting against these mutants. Leave the rest of this to me. I want you to return to the surface. No way. But Jason, why? There's still a lot I don't get, but if these mutants are aiming to destroy the Earth, then I can't just walk away now. You don't have to worry. I will. Can one really do this all alone? Where is the guarantee in that? If you fail, do you have some other way to stop the mutants? Well, even if you don't think you're gonna fail, you should always eliminate any risk you can, right? You know what that needs to be done in order to make that happen. Eve, I want to be there for you. Just like you were there for me. It's my turn to support you, Eve. I held out my hand towards her. Jason, will you give me your support? Eve's hand joined together with mine. I held it as tightly as I could. Yeah! Leave it to me! And now, after all that exposition, we can wall climb. And ceiling climb, but that's less important. Well, it's actually of equal importance? Get down. Not going down there. Because we have that, and I hate that, so no. Alright, so now we gotta go back. And I could use the laser shot to do this. It would be much more time and energy efficient. But screw that, I'm using the cannon shot. Cannon shot's too much fun. We only just got the cannon shot. More explosions than a Michael Bay movie. So many explosions. And recoil damage, but who cares? I just shoot like a normal person. Ow. Also, ow. Now we don't need maximum shot again to destroy these. He can just use cannon shot. The best Sophia weapon in the game. Ow. So good that it hurts. And also, the bugs are really annoying, but that was always the case. Cannon shot can't affect that. I'm gonna not cannon shot anymore. Now I'm gonna cannon shot again. And hurt myself. Because I'm a masochist or something like that. So many explosions. Oh, that was unnecessary. But that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if it was unnecessary. Matters that I had fun. So now, where are we going? Where can we go now that we have the wall climb? Yeah, don't go through this area ever, except to leave Area 6. And now we get a short and quick way out of here. Also, you know what, just because I can. It's dead now. And because I love no, screw that. Because I love shortcuts, I never have to go to this area ever again. Because I hate... Oh, maybe I should be more careful about that. I hate this area. Boop. 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 Now we're back in Area 1. At long last. Ow. Now, instead of going the traditional way, we're just gonna wall, climb our way, not have to worry about anything at all. It's also this random thing here that I'm pretty sure they added in this version of the game, not in the original. Dead. Dead. Moving on. Driving around at the speed of sound. Ow. Just gonna grab that just in case something horrible happens. And I'm not going to use that. And now that's broken. Back to Area 3. And I guess I'll grab that. Just as long as I don't kill myself in the process. That'd be a sin. Imagine you're just going for a health item, or a 1-up. Those don't exist in this game because there are no lives. And then you just die. It's like, the whole point of getting that is to not die, but then you just die anyway. So it's just like, dang. Now, wall climb, and then we wall climb back this way.